Diamond 1 with Agents. We are dominating Diamond with Agents. We are doing a $100 giveaway. Like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what else you want to see from this new box. If you want to see the new pack in action, make sure you go on over to twitch.tv/Dkayed. We are going to be live on Twitch with a tournament, $1,000 qualifier. Hop in the tournament, and let's see if this new pack is trash or not. Now, fair warning, as we're going into our very first duel, make sure to check out my one-card Venus play, which ends on this field, as many of these mad lads at Diamond 1, they know the play, so they're surrendering as soon as I am about to go into play. I'm also going to show you at the end of this video the Diviner of Herald play. One-card Diviner of Herald. It's very similar to one-card Venus. You'll see it. Now, playing against Sky Strikers. Let's move this on up. He is not playing. We're not playing any hand traps in our opening hand. We do play plenty, though. Ash Blossom, we got triple orange light. All right, DPE. Now, this interaction with this deck is quite interesting. You're going to see how we play around the DPE. We're going to outplay the DPE. By special summoning the Korriban by not controlling another monster, very good. We're going to normal summon the Diviner of Herald, and just like that, if he does not activate DPE, we counter DPE. Who's going to pop this? They're going to wait for something better. Now, how are we going to play around the DPE? Trius is going to use its crazy effect of tributing our two monsters to special summon and also non-targeting destroy one card your opponent controls. It does not activate on a separate chain link. It activates just like this. Now they have to respond. And if they have no response, there's nothing to pop on the field for the DPE. We're going to pop non-targeting the DPE. You're not going to have a chance to respond. Let's go right into it. And that will also trigger the one-card Diviner Herald combo, which will summon the level 1 tuner to summon Master Flare Hyperion. When does this mad lad decide to surrender? I know. Yeah. So you're going to see what that leads into at the end of the video and why he surrendered. In this replay, I want to highlight a cool little interaction with Neptune and the Herald of Orange Lights. I thought this was quite cool, so I do want to show you it. We're going to activate the Neptune to special summon our Venus. Now, what's cool about this interaction is we summon the Venus from the hand or the graveyard, and it does not target. Now, normally you should use your Ash Blossom to negate the Max C, and then you could hold on to the Herald Orange Light for something more specific, something different. But for the purpose of this replay, I could not pass this up. I wanted to show off this interaction. By tributing the Venus from the hand, which is what we intended on summoning, that is what we're going to still summon. So it's essentially a free orange of light. We didn't have to pay the cost because the Venus would have went on the field. Now it goes to the graveyard instead. Played around the Max C. Now let's go. Summon the ball. Where did this mad lad surrender? I think he's going to surrender soon. We're going to go into the Union Carrier, banned in TCG, equip the Ava onto the Shine Ball. We're going to make the Moon. That will trigger the Ava to give us a DD Sprite, also giving us another Herald of Orange Light. So we'll have another negate on top of this going into a full field. Let's get into the next duel. All right, pretty good hand. We're going to have the Korriban, which will help us play through Disruption. We're going to Venus, summon a ball, into a ball, into a ball. Now, what is this? It's 5 freaking summons. We get Nibiru. Nibiru tribute the entire field. Now, what's great about this deck is if you have Neptune, you can easily play right through the Nibiru into the Crystron Hulk, and then we're popping off, and no one wants to see that. Not even me mess off. He's going to get right out of here as soon as we Aurora Dawn, token, come forth summon, 001. We're going to make Cupid Pitch. How far does he let me go, actually? Pitch is going to be level 5. We can make the Borreload Savage Dragon. We're going to search for the Majesty Hyperion, which will banish the Neptune from the graveyard, giving us the field spell. The Hyperion and the level 2 Mecha Fantasy is going to make a Baron de Fleur. We're also going to be making a Colossus. We're also going to be making a Borreload Savage Dragon. This mad lad saw my video on YouTube already. He's out of here. We're going to tribute, come forth, and summon. Now he's out. I don't know about you, but everyone's freaking surrendering. No one wants to play it off. What the hell? We are going to go second with a pretty cool hand. It's going to protect all his back row from being destroyed. Let's see what we can play through. We're going to open up with the Trickstar Korriban, which is going to get negated. So very good. That protects the Neptune. Now Neptune will not be negated. Very good, and it's also fuel for the orange light. And our Venus is going to get popped. So double disruption, and now he's got the heavenly freaking prison on the field. But that's okay. We're going to play through it. Our normal summon's gone. Our Korra Bane cannot be activated. Neptune, come forth and summon. Venus is here. Venus, summon a ball. Into a ball. Come forth our shiny balls onto the field into Union Carrier. Now, that newly set card is going to not be activatable. That's why he didn't set a trap. We're going to, after equipping the Ava onto the ball, make a Moon. Now, the Moon has a hidden effect. In addition to sending a monster from the deck to the graveyard, it can tribute itself to pop a card in the field. Love it. So Moon first is going to be sending our Majesty Hyperion. That is going to be an extender. Got the DD Sprite. We have a Herald of Orange Light. Otherwise, you would search for the Neptune. Popping that back row card, taking out a freaking, the Dimension Wall. We have Majesty Hyperion searching for the Sanctuary in the Sky by banishing the Neptune. Cool little additional effect. And now we're going to banish the Union Carrier, which cannot be used for link summoning, for DD Sprite. Let's get going. Hyperion, come forth and summon. 001. You see quite a lot of this combo. He actually lets me go quite deep. We're going to go token, token, token. 001, come forth and summon. This is going to be Cupid Pitch. We have Ash Blossom, Herald of Orange Light, Negate on top of this. Going to tribute these two to summon the Olion into a Neptune. We're going to now make Borreload, Savage, Dragon. What we could have done instead is, if I didn't want to be so fancy, we could add a Rodon, pop his monster. Okay, just tribute a token, pop a monster, and then do this play. But I wanted to summon the Pluto. I never get to summon the Pluto. We're going to search for the corridor with the effect of the pitch after being sent to the graveyard to make our Colossus. Now we're going in, and we're going to negate whatever that back row card is. It is Dimension Wall. We are going to negate. I do not think so, mate. What is that even doing? It wants to banish my monster? Whoa, instead I take the damage. I think, wait, that wouldn't have been lethal at 2900. Now, the Pluto has the quick effect of being a Book of Moon. If you even know what that is, if you play only Master Duel, maybe you don't even know. It's quick effect, flip an effect monster on the field face down. Ash Blossom, negate. So with the Rodon, we did have lethal, if I didn't get funny, with the Pluto. And that's it. Now, because of all of these mad lads surrendering over and over and over, I never really get to show you the full play. What I want you to do is check out the one-card Venus combo, and I'm also going to show you right now, in addition to my deck list, the one-card Diviner combo. And in addition to that, don't forget to check out twitch.tv/Dkayed if we are live right now with the tournament. And hopefully, there'll be a top agent deck winning the tournament. And if it does and you miss out on the tournament, you can always check out on the website, masterduelmeta.com. There'll be an article about the tournament, or we can check the top decks page. But right now, unfortunately, I am the only agent deck that has done well with agents. And this is the deck. I'm not going to go too deep in the explanation because I don't want to make the video too long, and you're already going to see what's good as I'm going to show you a one-card Diviner of the Herald play. What I do want to highlight is what else is a one-card combo? The Earth. If you normal summon the Earth, you will be able to search for the Neptune. You then want to summon Almirage over the Earth, and then Neptune is going to summon the Earth back on the field. And now you have a Krishron Hulk play. You already know the power of the one-card Venus play from my previous video. This is what it looks like when we open up with a Diviner instead. Let's very quickly go through this play. Activate Diviner on summon. What you want to send is the quick effect Trius. Trius is going to be able to, from the hand or graveyard, quick effect, tribute your monster. So you can play around in impermanence if you do open it up. Tributing the Diviner to summon itself onto the field as a level 9. Now that's going to trigger the effect of Diviner when being tributed to special summon a monster onto the field. We're going to special summon a level 1 tuner. Now we're going to make the brand new level 10 Master Flare Hyperion. Master Flare Hyperion is going to copy the effect of Venus by sending Venus from the deck to the graveyard. Get sended, and now we have the effect of the Hyperion. We're going to special summon a ball. Now, it's funny, there's a bug with the Master Flare right now where it's supposed to replace the effect with Venus, but it has the effect in addition to its original effect of if your opponent activates a card effect, we could banish a card in the field. Not really going to come up, but still funny. Union Carrier with the 2 Shine Balls. Summon it. Does not matter what spot we're summoning it. We're going to now activate the Band Carrier. Very similar to the 1-card Venus play, but the difference is we're not going to be able to summon Christia because we have too many fairies in the graveyard from this play. But we're going to change it up just a little bit. So what we're going to do is equip the Band Ava. We're going to use the Master Flare Hyperion and the Shine Ball to make the Moon. Now, there's a few different variations of this play. I'm going to show you what I believe looks to be the coolest play. We're going to Ava activate, banishing 2 Shine Balls from the graveyard, also triggering the Moon to send a Hyperion from the deck to the graveyard. And this is where things are going to get a bit different. I'm not going to use Hyperion to banish the Neptune. We're going to add Neptune to the hand. Plus you're supposed to be adding your DD Sprite, but if you already have it, guess what? You got another orange light, which is not even a hard once per turn. So that's good. If you open up the Neptune or Sprite already, that's just extra orange lights. So what we will do here is now Hyperion, banish, the Venus in the graveyard, come forth and summon. We are going to now make the Night Lord, which would be searching for the Christia, but instead we're going to search for the field spell. So we're going to pretend like we didn't have one of these orange lights. We're going to discard. We're going to grab the field spell. Now the field spell gives the Neptune the ability to summon the Hyperion back on the field. That is going to be nuts. So I'll show you that in 1 second. Let's banish the Union Carrier for the DD Sprite. I'm going to do this early just to show it off. So you see it now that we could summon the Master Flare Hyperion. That is what I'm talking about. So if your opponent activates a card effect, we'll banish a card in the field. Now, let's just go through the very quick Hulk into a Roerdon, and it's very similar to the play you saw with Venus. We're going to summon 001. Now, we have a bunch of banished cards, so the 001's good. If we have no banished cards, then what you want to summon instead is a Jet Synchron, possibly play it over the 001, but because we're playing 001, we get to keep all the cards in our hand. Token, token, token. Always make sure when you're doing the Auroradon play that you have space for 4 monsters, as the 001 is going to be the 4th monster summoned. Now we're going to make the brand new Cupid Pitch. Pitch is going to become level 5. 5 plus a 3 token is going to be level 8 Borreload Savage Dragon. Also searching for our favorite card, the Corridor. I'm going to Mecha Fan of Beast tribute itself first because we want to get the ability of the Mecha Fan of Beast token. So we do want it to be able to synchro with something. We're going to summon the brand new Pluto. We got Hyperion, we got Pluto. That is what I'm talking about. Pluto has the quick effect of being a Book of Moon. You'll be able to flip any effect monster on the field face down, including our own. We're going to activate the O-line. I'm going to toggle off so it does not bother us. Come forth, the Borreload Savage Dragon. And this is not it. We're going to go even further. More. And you could summon a defense play around Lightning Storm, but this is just a demonstration. We're going to equip the biggest Link monster we have in the graveyard, Night Lord Baboost. 4,200 attack. Grab the Corridor to the hand. I can't believe Pitch in Corridor is a thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Return a banished card back on the deck, and just like that, we have the Colossus, and all of this was off a single card. Just one Diviner, and also just one Venus makes the other play, which you saw in my video, that would instead end on something like this. I would say this is better. The one Venus play is better, but if you don't open up Venus and you have the Diviner instead, this is pretty good also. Banish anything on the field when they activate, flip anything on the field face down. They cannot add. We got Omni Negates. You could search for Orange Lights, Per, DD Sprite, or the Neptune you already had. Love it. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment to be entered into the $100 giveaway. Let me know what else you want to see from the new box. And also make sure to check me out on twitch.tv/Dkayed. We got a live tournament right now if you're watching this on upload.